Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. We have breaking news. Stephen Kirkland is on the sofa. How's it going?
It's great. How are you?
Assistant Director of Nauticus.
Happy summer.
It has been a great summer.
It has.
And now I've been hearing, though, the last time you were on, you were talking about paranormal behavior. Yeah. And I went and searched for them, and Steve, I didn't find any. So now you're telling me that there's spy action taking place in the ship?
There are spies on board the USS Wisconsin.
Well, I've seen those. They're popping up all over the place.
Yeah, this is along the lines of our ghost thing in October. This was truly designed to get families to engage and enjoy the ship, and we're so excited. They're loving it. They're really loving it.
It really. I know. I had the pleasure of, and we produced that piece of, because you're going deeper into the ship now.
Absolutely.
So we produced that. You know, Hank, the director, got lost, and so we just filmed his ventures. You ended up in jail and the whole 9 yards. So all that stuff is now open now. Barbershop and engine room and.
All of that's open, not the engine room, but barbershop,
like
chapel, and with the spy piece, guests will be able to go down and see some of those spaces that are open to the general public.
So not just on YouTube, they can actually do it.
They can actually do it, but they can go to specific spaces that no one else can see, and it's cool. It's just cool. It's going to knock your socks off.
Well, come on, what do you mean by cool?
Well, for instance, we have, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The only laser maze on board a historic battleship in the world. So you'll be able to kind of do the Tom Cruise thing, the Mission Impossible through the lasers. There's a decoding activity where you're going to have to deactivate an explosive device. You're going to learn Morse code. There's an infrared challenge where you have to stick your hand in and not hit the buzzer to save the world. Those are the kinds of activities that you can enjoy on Spy Ship, and really families are doing it together, which was really the goal. Is to have the family unit do it together, which is so much fun.
Steve, I hate to break the news to you. I mean, you're a really nice guy. You've done cruises and all that kind of stuff. You're a family guy now. You're changing diapers. What the heck do you know about spying?
I knew.
Now, your daughter's not big enough yet, so eventually you'll learn. But, I mean, come on, what makes you an expert on spies?
I knew absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I love spies.
From my understanding, you were too cheap to go to James Bond movies. I mean, come on.
I wait till they come out on HBO. Yeah. No, but I knew that spies would be a great way to, dare I say, trick people into learning. I wanted the families to come on board the ship, have a great experience, but they're going to learn starboard and aft and port and forward and know what a bullnose is and know where the wardroom is. But really, for the spy portion of this, I contacted a guy out of the blue over in England, and I said, Dave, my name is Stephen. I don't know anything about spies, but we have a fantastic battleship in Norfolk, Virginia. Why don't you come on over and see what you can do? And this guy was a former SAS. You know, he's kind of a stud. He's much better here on the sofa than me. But he came over, he parachuted in. No, I'm kidding. But he came over and looked at it and said, "This is extraordinary." And so we sort of took his expertise.
This is extraordinary.
This is extraordinary. This is extraordinary, mate. I don't know. Shrimp on the Barbie, the wrong country. But we got together, and he went back to England, and we designed these pieces specifically for the battleship Wisconsin.
Oh, cool. So they really obviously teasing you, but they are kind of based then on some.
Oh, totally. The pieces themselves are designed to fit in the battleship, so they're not things that he would normally produce and ship out to wherever. And so we were really looking for that sort of signature experience. Our goal was to make it engaging and interactive, and again, sort of family focused. And as I told Dave, I said, I want to think of the battleship as a board game.
Are you allowed to use his name?
Dave. That's right. Dave. It's just Dave.
Or just Dave. Okay.
Yeah. But I said, I think of the battleship as a board game, and we're going to go all over, and these families are going to go all over. What can we do? Where can we go? And as I told you earlier, you can go all the way down to the second deck. You can go up to the O3 level, and you'll need to go from stem to stern to learn who the secret spy is.
Oh.
It's fun, Bob.
Who is it?
I can't tell you.
Oh, it's Steve. No, okay. Now, how does this work, though? Because if you come into Nauticus, do you have to, is it in addition to the, because you want to see the whole experience.
Of course,
right?
Yeah, of course. We knew that people really wanted to see the ship, and we wanted to give them a vehicle by which to do that and learn the nomenclature of the ship and the history. But you basically come in and you take our blue package, which is not only includes Spy Ship, but general admission to Nauticus, 3D theater, a riverboat cruise, the whole 9 yards. And then you'll go onto the ship with a blueprint, and the blueprint has been intercepted by Admiral Raymond Spruance. And so the premise behind this is 1945. We're off the coast of Iwo Jima. Spruance was a real admiral from the Third Fleet, who some credit with winning World War II. And so you're going to learn a little bit of history as well and have some fun.
Cool. Cost?
$25.95. Again, that's the package price. So that's not the spy ship price. That's the package price. We've been open for about 10 days now, and it's selling out. So
cool. So you better get your ticket.
Get your ticket now.
Okay. So, and you're going to have the exhibit through
Labor Day.
I guess I should say experience, not exhibit.
Experience. Yes, not an exhibit.
Cool. Through Labor Day.
Through Labor Day.
I'm going to go look for. So, have you heard the music?
Come see us. Dun 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 dun.
We're going to close on that. When we come back, it's 90 degrees today, but I want to